friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to review Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Marissa Meyer is the author behind the Lunar Chronicle series, which is right back here on my shelves. It includes Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, Winter, Fairest, and Stars Above, and I was really excited to jump into this because I love how she writes characters. This story is actually the villain origin story of the Queen of Hearts from Lewis Carroll's famous Alice in Wonderland story, and I just thought that that was really cool because it was kind of a retelling but an origin story, and it's gonna have that, you know, fun nonsense, you know, retelling aspect of it, and I was really looking forward to it. And then I was lucky enough to receive this beautiful white cover edition from the OwlCrate exclusive cover launch. The first thing that I will say is the retelling aspect of the story is really awesome. I loved that part of it, especially in the beginning, but it's really littered throughout. You can really pick out the references to the original stories and rhymes and poems that are included in this story. The inspiration is definitely there. However, it did not live up to my expectations, and I only rated Heartless 3 stars. Some of my favorite things about this story were the baking and the desserts. That was especially prevalent in the beginning, and I really just wanted to like bake everything and taste everything that Kath was making. I also loved the impossible nonsense. It's just that Lewis Carroll world in Alice in Wonderland where just kind of nothing makes sense and it's quirky and there's weird animals and just fun stuff like that. I really loved that that was included in this story. And then I have to say, my favorite character in this story was not the main character of Kath or even her parents or the king, but Jest. I loved him so much. He was my little cinnamon roll, and he is adorable. Love him so much. And there was also a really great friendship, I thought, especially in the beginning, between the main character Kath and kind of her servant Mary Ann. I really loved their friendship aspect, and they wanted to open, their dream was to open a bakery together, and just kind of their interaction with each other. I really did like their friendship. Unfortunately, the baking and desserts kind of started really great in the beginning, but it kind of trailed off. I mean, it was littered throughout the entire story, but the wonder awesomeness of the baking and desserts kind of faded off. So did the friendship of Kath and Mary Ann, and that was due to the plot. But I just didn't really like the direction that that particularly took. And also the nonsense kind of disappeared. And then it just kind of got weird instead of nonsensical. But don't worry, Jest remained my cinnamon roll throughout the story, and I absolutely love and adore him as a character. I would love to have like a spin-off Jest story somehow, if that's at all possible. But the things that really bothered me about this book, number one, it was really slow paced. It's over 450 pages, and I just felt like I would never get to the end. And while there were certain parts that definitely had me entertained, overall the plot was severely lacking. The overall story didn't really have me intrigued, and you do know the final outcome that she becomes the Queen of Hearts. It is a villain origin story, but it just, how you got there, it just wasn't entertaining at all. I really loved the interactions between Kath and Jest. That's why he became my little cinnamon roll. But I found the king annoying. Kath and her parents were quite annoying. The Mad Hatter character, I was just completely confused by. I did like the hat aspect, how they described the hats, and they went into a little bit of detail about that. But the whole tea party, one of the iconic scenes of the movie, and I'm sure of the book, is the Mad Hatter tea party. And while I was really looking forward to having that in this book once the Mad Hatter character was introduced, the Mad Hatter tea party was just weird and dumb, and I just didn't like it. So like I said, there were a few things that I liked and a few things that I didn't, so I ended up rating it 3 stars, but I will say that I still love the stories that she creates overall. I really think that the Lunar Chronicles is just going to be one of those series that always sticks out for me because I read the entire series, and that doesn't happen often. Plus I did it with bookish friends, and that's always fun. If you've already read this book, let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below, but that's all for my review. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!